I need a better setup. So, context for what happened. My microphone came undone from the stand. The whole thing fell. And then it just fucking froze up my computer. And the screen just crashed and everything. I can't say that it won't happen again because this is me. But I can at least keep a better eye on it. I really wish this wouldn't, like, when I try clamping it onto the fucking ledge where I'm trying to keep it on tight, like, it wants to lean, and it wants to, like, lean towards falling to me. And I'm trying to keep it so that it doesn't do that, but it wants to fight me. Fuck. And I don't have, like, any other places to put it. That's the thing. Okay. But it's alright. At least it started now instead of when I made significant progress and didn't save. So we didn't lose too much. I was actually able to manage to get right back to where we were. So, yeah. Sorry about that. We're good now. We're good. Hopefully. Alright. So. Alright, this is where it crashed. Oh shit. Give me a sec. That should help. Alright. We're good. Wait. The stream's getting correctly. Nope. It's just me moving shit. Alright.
でもすげえやばい性能期待できそうだな勝利の女神登場か
ガキじゃねえかよ
助けてもらってそれはないだろうなあ
あんたたちも敵なの
違う違う敵は攻撃してくる奴ら俺たちは君の味方
先が思いやられるぜ
I do like in this compared to the original series that they do give her like actual character. Because Black Recture was just a... But she was literally... She really didn't have... Black Recture didn't really have much of a personality.
彼女の名前はシングラブ
Necessarily.
ダダリオネクスト社のイメージがある
Like she was just a fighting machine.
この戦争が始まった頃はそりゃもう人気があったんだってさ本当に知らないそうか
こちらマリオンフォボス状況の報告を
ジョン、コウイチ、トニオが死にました
了解それで
眠り姫は無事覚醒性能は期待通りです
よろしい 直ちに当地区を離脱する。シスコポータルで合流だ。
了解。
敵襲。
逃げろ。
トレーラーはどうする？捨てるのか？
まさか俺たちがここにいるとこいつも完全にぶっ壊されちまう。一度離脱してまた回収に戻る。いいな。
了解。
さあ逃げろ。
さあ逃げなさい。これを持っていくんだ。泣かないで力いっぱい走るんだよ。
なんだ立ったまま昼寝か。
お嬢さん、戦闘開始だ。
わかった。
PSS コール。お嬢さん聞こえるか？ロスコルロスコルロスコル。
なんだよ。ちゃんと指定帯域に合わせたぞ。お嬢さん、本当に聞こえない？
Or just no again.
そうだろう？もし
は
かしてからかった？
とにかくこれからもこうして通信を入れるから聞き漏らすなよ。そういや紹介がまだだな。俺はフォボスだ。
シャオミンリーだ。シャオミンさん、リーさん、どっちでも OK。ドガエフ、アレクセイ・ドガエフ。
ボブだ。ロバートでもいいが、ボビーとは呼ばないでくれ。ラーズ・ヨハンソン、よろしく。ヨヨヨ DJ ダリーぜよろしく。
俺はロスコル・シェパード。戦闘中以外は君のケアを担当させてもらうよ。
さーて追っ始めるぞ。
はいよ。
トレーラーを自走拠点としポータルまで移動。いいな。
敵がいっぱいだろう。
こっちにはお嬢さんがいる。
お手並み拝見だ。
まず第一段階として周辺エリアの安全を確保する。目標は敵アーマメントの完全排除。 PSS タリーホー。敵はうんざりするほどいるぞ。遠慮は無用だお嬢さん。
Yeah, this is as add a heal and save in this game. Oh, that's right. I'm playing on a PlayStation controller, and I forgot this was for the PSP, so I have to use L and R for the camera. Yeah, so throughout this game, you get little challenges. Like if you do fill out certain requirements, you can unlock specific skills. Sometimes if you do certain requirements, you can actually if you do certain requirements, you gotta unlock like alternate outfits.
やった！ターゲットの破壊確認。
It starts off easy, but as time goes on, it gets progressively hard. Now I can dodge.
ンディションはいけそう？頼もしいぞお嬢さん。でもピンチになったらトレーラーに戻って回復するんだ。
敵が増えたぞ。ボサボサしてっとまた来るぞ。
ザコザコ楽勝楽。敵多数確認。だんだんと体力に注意して。
Yeah, and this is telling me about items. Like in this game, like repair does just heal my HP, but then I also get other stuff like I can immediately like fix the cooldown on my heat gauge, so on and so forth. There's other items available, just usual JRPG type stuff.
PSS コール、トレーラー周辺の
ビールに一歩近づいたな。
Most of the missions in this game are just that, but there's other stuff where it's like they mix up the formula every now and then. Like sometimes they'll give me like an enemy that has a new set of skills that I just like. It'll give me an enemy that has a new set of skills that's like makes it incredibly hard to defeat. Or there'll be like a level that has like I have to beat in a specific way. But that's for later.
休ませろよ。敵ジェネレーターを確認。速やかに排除せよ。了解。
And this is the main menu screen. I forget how many stages there are for like different levels, but there are quite a bit. There are quite a few. And I figure this, considering how short these stages are, I'll limit it to about what time we got going on? Yeah, I'll limit it like each level, or sorry, like the stages to every part. So every part I'll be completing all the missions I can for a specific area. So this this playthrough we're going to be going through San Francisco.
作戦を確認する。速やかに排除せ。手を挙げた。A3 の F5 は GG ブリッジ近く。
待てよ。ジェネレーター1機潰すのにミサイル10本は必要だぞ。
お嬢さんの破壊力はそんなもんじゃないんだろ。
やる。お嬢ちゃんならやる。
わからない。
やってみなくてはわからない。そういう意味だな。どっちみちここでチンタラしてるわけにはいかねえ。お嬢さん、並びに PSS、タリーホー。
タリー砲ってのは出撃とか突撃とかそんなノリだよ。もともとの意味は違うみたいだけど PSS じゃその辺適当でさ。
気が抜けるぜ。
They actually mention, like, her learning about stuff like that is kind of a problem, because apparently, like, well, she's not, well, Black Rock Shooter isn't human, apparently. They go more into that, but it's very heavily alluded to the fact that she's not human, so much so that they talk about how she has a limited mental capacity. Meaning that she can only take in so much information before either she forgets some stuff or she has to forget some stuff. Like right here. I destroy 7 of those guys, I get a new ability out of it. That's what I do like about this game, is that it actually gives you a reason to grind, and actually gives you a reason to continue fighting. Like in most JRPGs, they do that, but the only reason is just like, hey, you need to get stronger just to beat the boss. Like, no. In this game, you just play and beat certain enemies, you'll unlock certain challenges, and you'll be like, okay, so if you destroy this amount of, if you destroy these amount of enemies, if you do this particular qualification, you get these abilities, or you get this bonus. Like, if I destroy 20 of these Hornet guys, I get an attack bonus. Oh shit. Yeah, that's what happens when I get Karos. I do like this formula. Because it's not full-on turn-based strategy. Because it's very much like being mindful of like limitation. It's very much being mindful of your limitations and where you can go. Like, essentially, in a sense of turn-based strategy, it very much is, if you overheat, yeah, it's no longer your turn, and then you have to just wait, and then you just have to, like, hold off until they do an attack. I guess in certain ways you could say it's similar to, like, something like Final Fantasy in that way, but it's very more unique in its own sense. Yeah, this is this game's way of saying, hey, mini-boss battle. For it. Now, if I don't dodge at the particular time, then they can just they will just like automatically move over to where I am now, and then just hit me then. Defender, which I believe if I get, is pretty much just like it protects you from attacks for a limited amount of time.
Route こりゃジャンヌ・ダルクよりサフィアガールって感じだな。いや、ナイト・ゴッデスだろ。知らねえよ、そんなの。
そこの2人、口を閉じろ。
Yep, it's also telling you, hey, you can't go any further. Unless you defeat these guys. Sometimes these guys will have, like, charge attacks where they can just strike from a distance. And just launch at you, and you gotta be ready for it. I forget which ones has them, but I think that's very much later. There, I get the ability skill. The skill Sharp Shot. So now I can go into here. Sharp Shot, and then just equip attacks. There are multiple abilities in this game that you can just get through defeating enemies, and that's what I like. And of course, the abilities also have like loading durations, so you gotta wait till they're finished up. Charge Shot doesn't really seem like much, but that's kind of the point. You start off like with something simpler and something not as effective, but later on you get other abilities, like you get abilities that pretty much like will deal with multiple enemies at once. You get abilities that paralyze enemies, so on and so forth. Yeah, and if I don't dodge at the right time while they're leaving, then I immediately get nicked. So it's a matter of timing and being aware of. It's a matter of timing, being aware of your enemies, so on and so forth. The game incorporates like real-time combat with turn-based strategy in a sense. Yeah, I already did that. I feel like this is what I like most about the combat in this.
こちらジェネレータ式。たく、景気よくアーマメントを吐き出してるぜ。
そりゃいつものことだ。まあ、そっちのタイミング。
はいはい。あれがジェネレータだ。
やってみな。
意外と慎重なんだな。え？ああ、そうか。あれね。お嬢さん、ハリーホー。
I do like that, like, she's kind of a blank slate at first. Like, she doesn't really know anything. She doesn't really know anything about, like, you know, human culture or anything, and she's learning as she goes on. Gotta wait, gotta wait, gotta wait, gotta wait. Thankfully, these guys, they take their sweet-ass time. They're not really that big of an issue. But this thing does spit him out quite a lot. Okay, no more. Now it's not gonna be spitting out anymore at me.
Yatta!
敵ジェネレーターの破壊を目視。確認願う。
了解。こちらでも確認した。ご苦労。
Yeah, see, that mission didn't take too long.
グレートスーパーエクセレント
ハラージョいやはや大したもんだよ70億人の仇夢じゃなく
7 billion. This, you know, that's interesting because this game wasn't too far off the mark. It is, I do think it's a little dated because that number, we've already kind of been at that number for a while now in terms of humanity. So, but considering what they had on hand and everything, it's pretty impressive, just the amount that they got to. I will admit, it probably would be more towards, during that point in time, like 9 years from now, 8 or 9 billion? Maybe? Depending on how high the population's just gonna skyrocket. I imagine it would be somewhere around, somewhat over 8 billion, maybe under 9 billion. But I don't know, maybe 2 million just got eradicated and then they were just counting down from then. Maybe. So this is interesting. Like, this is an interesting part of her, like, character.
ラズ
Like, she's a weapon, but
てめえ
she only really comes at people who are her enemies.
私は攻撃されなかった。だから敵じゃないと思った。
Exactly. Like, that's right there. That's what I kind of like about it, is that it shows very much the flaw of her character and just like her, essentially her lack of knowledge towards just her situation and just her place in the story. Like, she's a warrior, but that's it.
それが言い訳のつもりか。また仲間が死んだんだぞ。
やったのは敵だ。この子じゃない。
黙れ学者崩れ。
それを言う？じゃあ学者がこんなところにいるのはどういうわけだ？軍人が不甲斐ないからだろ。
てめえ。あ？
味方の敵は君の敵だ。次は頼むよ。
いいかい？どこかに君を待っている仲間がいる。みんな君を助け、守ってくれるはずだ。だから私が死んでも君は一人ぼっちじゃない。わかったね。
That plays more of, like, her memories play more of a big part later on in the story, but I won't give that away yet.
分かったってさ。
ふん、どうだべな。
Yeah, that's,
ダリーとラーズは残念だったけど、君の責任じゃない。今は市長たちとの合流だけを考えよう。俺とシャオミンが君に同行する。目的はルートの確保。残りは戻ってトレーラーの修理。フォーボス、いいだろ？
了解だ、クソったれめ。とっとと行け。
ここはエリア A。 まずこのビルを乗り越えて、それから西へ、そしてトルソドラ。
Sorry I'm skipping the dialogue, but a lot of it is, like, until you get to more, like, character-centered parts, a lot of it is just, hey, go here. Go here, do this. That's pretty much it. And it's kind of unnecessary to hear, especially when you consider that, you know, you already kind of know your objective from playing it. I do like that this is how the game shows how you progress in strength, is that it takes those mini-bosses that you fought earlier fights and turns them into, like, just regular just encounters. So they go from bosses just being the common enemy. Alright, go back. Don't push too hard, just go one by one. There we go. think I missed. Yep. Yeah, some abilities are like that. Some abilities want you to be able to lock on. Some abilities don't even let you lock on. They just go off. And you have to manually aim. It doesn't sound like much of a challenge, but when your enemies are like zigging and zagging and whatnot, it makes it a little bit difficult. I don't necessarily like those abilities too much. I try to go for abilities that either just cover the whole area or lock on to certain characters already. Yeah, so like this in particular is a challenge. This is a boss. I'm fighting all three of them. Now. Got Nicholas. Now. Now. Ooh, okay. I saved myself there. That would have been a moment where it's just like, either he would have jumped at me or he would have fired something, like that particular indicator.
PSS コール、こちらホブス。トレーラーのダメージ確認。アレクセイが修理を始めたが、所要時間は未定。こっちに敵をよこすんじゃねえぞ。
了解。気をつけろよ。
こっちのセリフだ。右も左もわからない小娘とヘタレ二人。胃に穴が開くぜ。
そりゃ漢方がおすすめだよ。
言ってろ。
And there's stuff like this. There are unlit terminals located within each stage. Approach a terminal and press X button to activate it. So the good might happen later on if you activate all the terminals.
ゲートのところの敵見えるか？
Yeah, so like throughout this game, they give like these little gotchas and these little moments where it's just like, hey, do that, hey, do this. You might get something. There might be something worthwhile if you do it. That's what I like about this game. It's like doing stuff has a reason to it. Like, it's not just, hey, go beat this because it's part of the story. Like, no. It's like, hey, go beat this, and you can beat this. You can get stronger in certain ways. Hey, beat this. You might get something later on. Like, I already defeated one of those box guys, or another one of those boss guys. So immediately, I get another ability. And this just boosts defense. But there are abilities that, like, improve me in different ways. Attack, defense. Sometimes you can get an ability that just negates damage, so on and so forth. I say sometimes, but that is an ability you can unlock. These enemies aren't really all that strong or anything, so I don't really have to worry about healing or anything too much. It's when I get to like major boss battles where it's just like big boss battles that I have to worry about healing. These guys aren't too bad though. But it's when I get to later fights and major boss battles, stuff like this guy. For it. Move. Yeah, I gotta deal with this guy, close as he is. Now.
ディフェンサーモード
That's a little harder, but again, it gets harder later on. Just more go through this, the more enemies will actually up their game.
あれは開戦直後に建造された対地上的ゲートだ。建造費600万ドルだったかな。なのにすぐに
I mean, compared to how much America spends in defense spending, yes, in defense spending, how much, I feel like that's a drop in the bucket.
PSS コールラスカルゲートを開放できるか。
ああ、
ラスカルゲート開放を命じる。
出たよ、むちゃくちゃ主張。こいつは内と外から同時にコンソールを操作する必要がある。ってことはどうしたらいいんだ。
I forget whether or not specifically if there are just only the cinema missions. Like there's only 2 missions left after this one, but I imagine more or less for this part we are closing in on it. But
また悪いんだけど、君がゲートの裏側担当だ。
PSS コール
still, at the end of the day, I'm having fun with it.
エリア A3 CPF5 に北上の後ポイント A3B1
了解。結構戻るね。頼んだよお嬢さん。誘導は任せてくれ。誘導開始。まず
なんだろうな、この不守備は。誰に文句言えばいいんだ。
これも俺かよ。
Oh, yeah, I see you. Got one. Woo! No, wait. No. There it is. I got an idea. There we go. Considering that X is supposed to be for guard, just set it for the skill defender.
ディフェンサーモード ロックファイヤー
There we go.
PSS コールそこからガソリンスタンドを迂回し北上してくれ。
了解。 ーモードロックファイヤー。ディフェンサーモードロックファイヤー。
Wait, no. It said north.
ロックファイヤー。
New enemy.
標的だぞ。気をつけろよ。
Yeah, this is where it starts to really
ディフェン
pick
サー
up.
モード
Well, not really pick up, but it starts to pick up.
ロックファイヤー。
There we go. I can regenerate.
ディフェンサーモードロックファイヤー。
Come on. 3 of them.
ディフェンサーモードロックファイヤー。ロックファイヤー。ディフェンサーモード
Got it. 1 or 2 more and I should be good.
ディフェンサーモード
There we go.
ロックファイヤー。
Alright, so we're gonna make that triangle.
敵
クワー大丈夫かロスクル。
大丈夫だ。なんとか隠れたよ。
気をつけろ。
Oh. Yep. Yep.
ディフェンサーモード
It's starting to get serious.
ロックファイヤー
Yep, there it is.
PSS コール。
Yeah, the enemies get.
誘導開始。まずこの道を南下。
Wait, do I have to do that all again, or? No, I don't have to do all of that again. I got my abilities. That's another thing I like about this too, is that it's, yeah, you know, the enemies are tough, but at the same time, like, it's not, it's not the middle finger, you know? It's not like, oh, boo-hoo, you didn't complete the level, so you gotta do everything again,
誰
fuck
に
you.
文句言えばいいんだ。
Yeah, it's just,
これも俺かよ。
you just gotta start the progress over. I think, like, let's see, level 7? I think that's... I don't really know if I have to keep battling right now, honestly.
ディフェンサーモードロックファイヤー
There we go.
「フィジカルリペア」「ディフェンサーモード」
ポイント到着。
PSS コール。
了
Yeah, I don't really think I need to battle him again, because I already got what I needed.
標的だぞ。気をつけろよ。
But then I do have to actually battle him again.
フィジカルリペアディフェンサーモードロックファイヤー フィジカルリペアディフェンサーモードロックファイヤー
There we go. Oh, I do have to battle him again. Oh, wait. Yeah, I can just get away with this one.
フィジカルリペアディフェンサーモードロックファイヤー ロック
Don't move.
ファイヤー
Got it.
ディフェンサーモード
There we go. Oh, so I do actually have to. Okay.
Physical repair ディフェンサーモードロックファイヤーディフェンサーモードフィジカルリペアロックファイヤー
There we go. Alright. Now let's go for round 2. Hang on. See, I'm there. Oh! Hey, Hornet. Aftercare. Passive skill Aftercare. Passive skills grant their effects by just having. Aftercare will sometimes heal you after battle. Yep, I get passive skills in this too. This game also has places to explore and I like it. Alright, so you're already on. Okay. We're good. Don't really know if I'll need Afterkill after this battle, but... because I think this is the final boss. I could be wrong on that. Yeah, motherfucker will not let up.
Defenser mode. Lock. Fire.
Yeah, I gotta do it at the right time. Now. Yeah, now is where I start bringing in.
Lock. Fire. Defenser mode.
Yeah. There we go. And I gotta defeat more of those guys later on. That's another attack. That's another passive ability.
DSS コールこちらアレクセ
Wrong way. Yeah, gotta make sure I'm locked onto them.
ディフェンサーモード。フィジカルリペア。ディフェンサーモード。フィジカルリペア。ロック。ファイア。
What I do like about this compared to other, like, you know, JRPGs and whatnot is that the skills are not, like, they don't cost anything. They just, like, you activate them and then there's a set amount of time before you can use them again. It changes up the, formula compared to a lot of, like, turn-based strategies, which are very much resource-heavy. Like, you get to use skills, and you get to use attacks and whatnot, but it very much is costly, because it costs you HP, it costs you, stamina. And so on and so forth. But these abilities, they just have a cooldown. They just have a cooldown factor, and you gotta make sure. And that, in its own way, it makes you use them more wisely in a sense. Because if you use all of your abilities, like at the beginning of the game, or not the beginning of the game, beginning of the battle, you're not gonna need. You're not gonna have them for when you need them later on. Like if I were to use all my abilities at the gate with these guys. If I were to use all my abilities out the gate with these guys, I wouldn't have anything I need for later.
Physical repair.
Yeah, so I can't just rush. Battles will come up to this point now where it's just like I can't rush them. I gotta take my time with it.
Defense mode. Lock. Fire.
Ah, just barely. Now, considering that these characters are from different parts of the world, I wonder what would happen if like they went more of the Namco Tekken route, where it's like everyone who is part of a different part of the world like speaks a different dialect, speaks a different language. But it's like and at the same time, everyone in this world is also multilingual. Yeah, okay, so I think this is where the boss level is. Could be wrong on that. But if saying, like, there's a strong enemy, be careful. That's probably an indicator.
PSS コール。ロスコル先生、状況は？
電気が来ていない。対応は考え中。思い出したんだが、お嬢さんがいるあたりに発電システムがあるはずだ。ゲート用だけど、ずっと前の作戦でシャオミンとボブが使っただろう。ああ、そうだった。ケーブルの接続を切ったままだ。
元に戻せなんて命令はなかったからな。
済んだことはもういいよ。とにかくそれだ。いける。お嬢さん、聞いてくれ。送電ケーブルが切れているところを見つけてつなぎ直してほしい。作業自体は簡単だからきっと大丈夫。
そう、簡単簡単。
Oh, this is one of the generators, I think.
ケーブル接続確認。
ディフェンサーモード。ロック。ファイヤー。フィジカルリペア。ロック。ファイヤー。
What's up here? Ah, looky here.
ケーブル。
There we go.
ケーブル接続確認。
ロック。ファイヤー。ディフェンサーモード。フィジカルリペア。
Wait. Okay, so either. Yeah, so I think this is just another way to get that in here. Okay. Alright, so if it's done over here, most likely then that means it's probably back here. called it. I know I've played this game before, but it has also been a while, so I don't remember every single little detail. Just the cool stuff.
Yo.
What's over here? Oh, I think that's a bug.
これで増電しよしお嬢さんやってみよう操作パネルを押せよ123ピッとよし開いた PSS コールゲート開放ゲート開放
了解総員移動開始
これより移動を開始するビールビール市長のビール勝負はまだ始まったばかりだろ
その通りだぜボブ
いいじゃないかとりあえず喜んでもさねお嬢さん賭けもビールもお嬢さんにはまだ早い
ボブ変なこと教えるんじゃねえぞ
早く早く
あんた意外とせっかちだよな
誰だってこんな時は焦るだろう
Well, you don't look like a boss or anything.
PSS コールおいお嬢さんはどこ行った
Close up on her ass. The devs were very focused on only the most important things.
Buenas tardes. Konnichiwa. まあ、かわいい。け、ブエナピンタ。
This is sexual harassment. I don't have to take it.
敵なの？さーてどうかしら。少しの間、じっとしていてね。すぐに意識が遠のいていくわよ。気持ちいいでしょ。
戦えそいつは敵だ
Bye, bitch!
あら残念。ここでは殺さないから安心してね。だってあなたが例のグレーだったら私が殺されちゃうもの。でもせっかくだから限りなく死に近づいてもらうわ。
First boss battle. I do not remember shit about what you can do. Yeah.
ディフェンサーモード。 高ぶるわ。
Yeah, I gotta be careful with this one.
Physical repair. Defensor mode.
And for good measure.
Wagner. Wagner.
Ah, shit.
Wagner.
Yeah, this game gives you body coolers just in case you fuck up on that.
Wagner. Lock. Fire.
All right, round one.
すごいじゃない。素敵よ。踊ってごらん。ライ。リー。ライ。リー。ライ。リー。ライ。リー。ディフェンサーモード。高ぶるわ。
Goes. And
高ぶるわ。フィジカルリペア。ディフェンサーモード。
almost there. Keep it cool.
踊ってごらん。ライ、リー、ライ、リー、ライ、リー、ライ、リー。
Okay.
嘘。ああ、このガキ。
Oh fuck! Fuck! I forgot. I forgot. Yeah, they did. I forgot this. Once you beat the boss, it turns into a button mash game. Forgot about that. We're good though. Yeah, free hunt. Which basically is just like, hey, just go kill shit or whatever. Just do whatever.
リリオ、早く来て。
わお今のはミーだよな。
ああ、間違いない。永久エイリアンのミーだ。
永久を一人で倒すとは。
君はすごいな、本当に。
おつむは空っぽだけどな。
今のはどういう。
と同じ。君はすごいって意味。
そっか。
あれがポータル、ウェブチューブの入り口だ。ウェブチューブってのは世界中にある UEF の基地をつないでいる通路みたいなもの。俺たち PSS は参ったな。どこから説明したらいいんだ。 PSS ってのはピスじゃないぞ。プライマリーサポートサービスだ。言ってみれば 君の親衛隊 UEF の部隊の一つで、UEF ってのはまあおいおい知ればいいさ。一番重要なことは俺たちは PSS で UEF の一員で、同時に人類最後の生き残りってこと。
わかった。
俺はまだピンとこないけどな。なんでもない。行こう。
Yeah, if I recall correctly, like, she's like the weakest out of everybody. And this is everybody.
ミーが死んだ。グレイの確保に失敗したらしい。どこへ行く、リリオン？
ミーをネブレイドする。
独り占めする気？
ミーは僕の。おお、古き良き時代の美しきちぎり。お前にはわかるまい。
If you listen closely, if you're familiar with a lot of anime subs, some of these actors and actresses might sound
グレイ
familiar.
には我々の生体アーマメント技術が使われている。しかし
They don't necessarily say exactly what nablating is, but it very much allude to it being assimilation.
総督はなぜ技術供与なんてしたのかしら。
Or in a sense, cannibalism.
ザハ様、見つめないでください。失言です。取り消してレブします。
賢明だな。
さて、俺も行くか。この星のストックたちには随分楽しませてもらったからな。最後のあがきくらいは見届けてやらないよ。
もしあれがストックどもが言うところのホワイトなら絶対に殺すな。
分かっている。生きたまま連れてきたら本当にこの星をもらえるんだな。
なあ、加えてもっと素晴らしいことがある。生きていられるぞ。
So if I recall correctly, the original creator of Black Rock Shooter, at the very least in terms of like design, is an artist by the name of Hyuke. And very much you can see from the work here, I think a lot of the art direction and the designs for the characters are very much Hyuke's handiwork. Like, they're very distinct with their own particular colors and everything. Especially considering that color in this game actually has a signification. Okay, but that is gonna do it. Pretty much we got through the entirety of the first stage, and next time we'll deal with the second stage. Bit of a fuck up at first, but hey, it is what it is. But yeah, pretty much that's it for right now. So, thank you all for, if you joined me, in the middle of this and whatnot, thank you all for joining me. I've got YouTube. Feel free to support me if you want to support me financially at ko-fi.com/theotozasha. I would really appreciate it. And, you know, hey, if I can get some financial support going here, then hey, I can consider actually doing this full time and everything. And hey, not to mention, if I get, like, enough money and whatnot, hey, I could also start, buying some new games and whatnot and playing them, and if, you know, people want me to play certain games and whatnot, you know, they come out newer and everything, I could be able to afford it. So, that's a plus. You know, just saying, if you want to support me and you want to see me play some games like it, like, for example, if you're watching me play, like, Black Rock Shooter, and it's just like, oh, man, I'm not really interested in Black Rock Shooter, I would like to see you play, this game, I would like to play that game. chances are, chances are, if I would want to play the game, like say Nier Automata, I would have to have money for it, which is something I do not. So I'm just saying, hey, if you want to help fix that problem right now, just saying, if you got the money, please support me at ko-fi.com/theartsocialshow. And if you've liked what you've seen here and everything, feel free to follow me on Twitch. And if you're late to the stream and everything, and you want to, you know, catch it, I'll make sure to, just in case anyone wants to know when I'm streaming this, I'll make sure to start streaming like around, I don't know, around this time in particular I think is a good enough time. So 3 Central I think is a good time for making a Black Rock Shooter. Other than that, for the future, I mean, like, hey, I got a YouTube, I got Instagram, I got ArtStation, and next month in particular, I haven't really been on my, I haven't really been drawn much, but it's mainly because like I spent a good ladder of, I believe, like last month and the month before redesigning my character. So, well, actually the beginning of the year redesigning my character, so I've been putting a lot of work into that. I've mainly been on a break, but in June I plan to not only be back to work, but I also plan to get back to drawing art and everything. So yeah, in June expect more of a break from like the usual gaming streams and whatnot, and more focus towards my art and everything. But yeah, that's gonna do it. Again, I got YouTube, I got Instagram, I got ArtStation, and if you want to, feel free to support me at ko-fi.com/theartsocialshow. I'd really appreciate donations. Whatever I can get will really help. So thank you all so much, and I hope you all take care, and I will see you next time in Black Rock Shooter.
I'm a broken home. I gave you all the bricks that I own and know. I'm letting go. I'm breaking these walls down, breaking these walls down. If you want adventure, then fly to home. But if you wanna travel, then go alone. Yeah, what's the point in us if I never know? Yeah, if you're gonna leave, I'ma let you go. I'm tired of the pain. Go away. I'm tired of I'm alone, I'm a broken home. I gave you all the bricks that I own and know. I'm letting go, I'm breaking these walls down, breaking these walls down. If you want adventure, then fly to home. But if you wanna travel, then go alone. Yeah, what's the point in us if I never know? Yeah, if you're gonna leave, I'ma let you go. I'm tired of the pain. Go away. I'm tired of I'm alone, I'm a broken home. I gave you all the bricks that I own and know. I'm letting go, I'm breaking these walls down, breaking these walls down. If you want adventure, then fly to home. But if you wanna travel, then go alone. Yeah, what's the point in us if I never know? Yeah, if you're gonna leave, I'ma let you go. I'm tired of the pain. Go away. I'm tired of broken home. I gave you all the bricks that I own and know. I'm letting go. I'm breaking these walls down, breaking these walls down. If you want adventure, then fly to home. But if you wanna travel, then go alone. Yeah, what's the point in us if I never know? Yeah, if you're gonna leave, I'ma let you go. I'm tired.